Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your host, Josh Mond, and today I'll be bringing you 5 books every trader, in my opinion, should read, especially every trader who is a beginner and interested in technical analysis. So, someone asked me, why would you read a book? Why would you go through all the stress of developing a trading system and whatnot if you have an expert or a robot to do the work for you? I think having an expert, someone who is already had a lot of experience in the forex market makes sense. Having a robot trade for you might not necessarily make as much sense. At least to me, I think trading can be very simple, and each and every person can do trading. You do have to get over the emotional aspect of it and the technical aspect of it, but I believe everyone can do trading. And to necessarily rely on another person to trade for you might make sense, but depending on the situation too, it might not also make sense. Because if you start with the mindset that you want someone to trade for you, someone to change your financial future, I think then you are missing the point of what forex is about and what trading is about. This is a way of getting your financial independence by you yourself making that change. And hopefully this channel can help you know what to do as a beginner. And these are 5 books that I found very helpful in my trading journey, and I think will be very helpful to yours too. So the first book is Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. I think for trading, most people don't really get to understand the most important part of trading. It's not investing money, it's not learning a new strategy, it's not even working with an expert. I mean, that's if you're working alone. Usually the most important part of trading is the mental aspect of it and the emotional aspect of it. We as normal people don't invest money and see it fluctuate and feel good about it. It's a very different experience. I mean, I have been trading for a while, and sometimes you can be in profit $100, right? You see the MetaTrader account is telling you that it's blue, you're $100 up. You come back 20 minutes later and you are owing $200. I mean, it's not a normal thing. If you were working a 9-to-5 job, you go to work, you do your job, and you have a fixed fee. But for trading, it's not really like that. There's a lot of fluctuations. You could be sad today, happy tomorrow. You could be sad today, sad tomorrow, happy today, sad tomorrow, happy today, happy tomorrow. So it's a lot of mental gymnastics. And I think one thing this book helps you understand is how to let go of your fear of losing. And also it takes you through the mental aspects of trading and helps you become a better trader. This book doesn't cover anything technical. It doesn't show you any technical analysis or even fundamental analysis trading strategy. It just goes into the mental part of the business, which is pretty much the most important part. I wish I read this book first, but this wasn't the first I read. But after reading this, my trading has improved so much. You can get this book online, and there are audio versions of it on YouTube, so you can get it for free. The next one is Naked Forex by Walter Peters. This was the first book I read, and I read it, I think 3 or 4 months into trading. I'd been looking for trading strategies, jumping from a strategy to another. And at that point in time, I was looking at indicators. And for anyone who is just beginning in trading, usually you are pushed on indicators. Have this SMA here, have this EMA here, have whatnot. And for me, as a beginning trader, I had about 5 or 6 indicators on my chart, so I couldn't really see what's actually going on with the price. And I think what this book helped me realize is that there's importance to actually seeing what's going on in the market, looking at the price action. What is one candle of pricing? What's the next candle of pricing? What's the next one saying? And that's a very fundamental part of my trading success, because it brings taking away the indicators and being able to see clearly on the charts, or at least having just maybe one indicator or two, and be able to see clearly what's happening on the charts. It really changes a lot. It takes away a lot of noise, and it helps you clearly see what's going on in the market, and hopefully you can make a lot of money from your analysis. And the third book I read was, no, this is actually the second book I read, but this is the third one on the list. And this is the Elliott Wave Principle by Frost and Prechter. This is a very popular book in the forex market. Among traders, to be honest, most people know about the Elliott Wave Principle. Some people hate it. Some people think it doesn't work. Some people think it works. I am in the camp of it works, and I know a few people who use this trading strategy and they have no problems with it. I think Elliott Wave is very complicated and has so many rules. So it's not necessarily ideal for the average trader. You have a lot to learn when you are taking on the Elliott Wave principle, and you also have to submit yourself to the rules, and that's something that most people are not necessarily interested in doing. So that's why most people feel, or that's why most people break away from the Elliott Wave principle. And also the strategy is very old, it's time tested, but it's very old. And I think I have it here for anyone who wants to learn to see the market in a more in-depth way. And based on this Elliott Wave principle, you can break down and make many other trading strategies. I have broken this down and I've made so many other trading strategies, some that I will share with you in the subsequent videos, and we'll test together, and you can see the efficiency of these trading strategies. Then this is one of my favorite books by Scott Carney, Harmonic Trading. And actually Scott Carney is having his own YouTube channel here. So I don't think he doesn't have like that many views, but he doesn't have that big of a viewership or subscription count, but he's a very good trader. His book really opens your eyes to how Fibonacci numbers work in the market, how you can have some structures like the butterfly, the button, all those, and how with Fibonacci numbers and Fibonacci confluence, you're able to see turning points in the market. I think this is a very good book. It has so many trading strategies which are very efficient. You can have some of the trading strategies like the butterfly, the Gartley pattern, and they have very high win rates. Some have like 60% win rate, some have 70% win rates. So Scott Carney kind of invented harmonic trading, and it's very useful. I think once you delve into this, you would hear about strategies like the cipher pattern, how it has a win rate of about 80%. And if you're able to find more ciphers, more butterflies, more Gartleys, and you're able to identify them and trade them properly, you will definitely be a profitable trader for sure. And the last one is Trendline breakout strategy. This book, I mean, I wish, I mean, this is one of my top books, to be honest. I wish I had read this book sooner, because when you start in trading as a beginner, usually you are exposed to trend lines and how the market should respect trends and stuff like that. But it's very difficult to know when to enter the market to continue with the trend. You usually hear that the trend is your friend, but if the trend is your friend and you don't get in at the right time, the trend can quickly turn into your enemy. So this book helps you a lot, especially first understanding trend following, how you follow a trend, where you can get in and where you can also get out. And also when the trend is getting to an end, right? When there's a break in the trend, this trend line breakout strategy book covers a key set of strategies that can help you also get into the reversal of the original trend and make some money. So it's very helpful, and hopefully you guys can look into at least 2 or 3 of these books, if not all of them, and you can get something out of them. Most of the videos I'll be making, at least in the first part, my first 100 videos, will cover key things from these books. So it will be very interesting if you've already read this. You can also you could also read it and backtest what you read here and see how you can modify the strategy so that you can use it on your own, and maybe it helps you. Because I think one fundamental thing about trading is that once you get the skill, I mean, no one can take it away from you. And it's good to get a degree, good to get a skill in something. But I mean, for trading, it's once you get a skill, once you are profitable, you can make a lot of money. And maybe you'll not even make it quickly, but you definitely make it quicker than someone who is working a 9 to 5. Because let's say you are having a trading strategy, you started with $100 and you have a trading strategy that helps you win maybe 5% of 100, right? So at the end of the month, you made on $100 account, you made $5. Okay. The next month, you're actually not going to make $5. You're going to make maybe, I don't know, like 5 point something, right? So let's say you made $5 initially, then it keeps growing, you keep compounding your money. At some point, you are having $200 in your account, right? So instead of making $5 as you did originally, for your 5% down, you'll be making what? $10. Okay. And that's how quickly it can go. You can quickly scale your profits and scale how much you make, so that maybe one day you are earning $100, right? The next month or next few weeks, you have a raise, right? You have a raise of $100. You've doubled how much you make because you doubled your raise. You also doubled your rewards, and you go from there. So maybe you made 100 now. Next time you're making 200. Next time you're making 400. Next time you're making 1,000, right? And for a normal 9 to 5 job or a normal job, you can't necessarily scale at that level. It's not very common that you always get a raise that's like 100% or 200% because you change something or you increase your risks to reward. So I think it's forex might be a very good thing. Most people don't win in forex. So if you're a beginner or even if you are continuing or experienced person, you never really get the opportunity to be cocky in the market. But you should always study, backtest, improve your craft, and once you get to being profitable, the sky is the limit. So I hope you guys enjoy the content. If you do, you can like and subscribe, and hope to see you on the next video. Bye.